Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, August 24th, and welcome to this edition of Up to the Minute. My name is Sade Campbell, and I am your co-host for today. I also serve as the Enrollment Communications Manager here at Houston Community College. Joining me as my co-host is Benjamin Escobar, also known as Benji. Say hello to the people, Benji.
Hello, hope everybody's having a good day. How's everybody doing?
I was like, am I waiting for a response? I had to catch myself right there. Well, Benji, go ahead and tell people who are watching us on a playback later on how they can catch Up to the Minute.
Yeah, so we are live on Houston Community College District Facebook page and YouTube, not HCC, but Houston Community College District. And we're also on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and we also have our own TV channel, HCCTV, where you can catch the rebroadcast of this show at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Benji. And today, for Small Business Wednesday, we welcome Carmen Flores, who is another success story from HCC's business plan competition. Please say hello to everyone, Carmen.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Thanks so much, Carmen. We will be right back with you and Benji right after our first interview, who is someone we're welcoming back to the show, James Mabel, who's the Director of Career and Job Placement, and he is on a mission to help our students find jobs. Welcome back to the show, James.
Thanks for having me, Sade. Looking forward to our discussion.
Yes, and students are back in class now, so their minds will be on, their books and their money. And that is what you are here to help them earn some income, but also increase their earning potential post-graduation. So let's kick things off with what's top of mind for students is HCC still hiring for on-campus jobs, and where can students find, and what types of different jobs are available to students?
So first, Houston is still hiring. If anyone's watched the news, they could see that the unemployment rate is around 3.5, 3.6%. So Houston is hiring. Houston is hiring in droves. So the job market out there is excellent, but also HCC is hiring. So students can apply for work-study jobs. Some may be hybrid, some may be face-to-face, some may be virtual, in a variety of departments, including career services, the library, and throughout the HCC system. And students can find these work-study jobs and jobs out in Houston in their HCC Career Hub accounts. That's where they can find just about every single work-study job that's available right now throughout the HCC system. And as I said, they could find co-ops, internships, full-time and part-time jobs in their Career Hub accounts.
All right, so let's lean a little bit into this because I still find, coming from financial aid, just the title work study throws people off. And then you also mentioned some terms like co-op or things that students may not know about for work study. What does someone need to know about work study when they go into Career Hub?
So first, work study is totally driven by the FAFSA. Students have to be qualified to and be eligible for work study, meaning they have to have filled out the FAFSA, which they can still fill out the FAFSA now. Highly recommend that they do that because that's how we determine if they are eligible for work studies, depending on how much money the federal government is giving them for financial aid. That is extremely important if the student wants to work on campus in a work study position. And work study pays very well. Work study pays $13 an hour. It's an opportunity for them to work up to 19.5 hours a week. And they could use their work study job in a department for a co-op. And I mentioned the word co-op because if a student is enrolled in a work study program, in a workforce program like accounting or IT or construction and so forth, usually those programs have a co-op component or requirement towards the end of the program. And the purpose of the co-op is for the student to work in a real world environment in order for them to utilize the skills that they have gained in the classroom. And we want them to utilize that skill set, perhaps in a work study position or in a position out in the Houston job market. And so co-ops, students can find those opportunities in HCC Career Hub alongside work-study jobs.
Awesome. And so work-study, co-op, I think you all also work around internships and outside partners, right, who may be offering part-time or full-time work that students are looking for. So it's the start of the semester. You're likely, are we about to get into job fair seasons where students will be able to connect directly with employers?
That's exactly right. We have just opened our fall career fairs in students' Career Hub accounts. When they log into their Career Hub accounts and they go to upcoming events, they will see our fall job fairs and hiring fairs. And the purpose of those events for new students or students who are coming back or students who are about to graduate this semester is it's an opportunity to connect with Houston employers in a variety of industries. I highly recommend that students go to all of the career and hiring fairs. And I want to draw a distinction between a career and a hiring fair. Career fair is an opportunity for students to bring their resume and to browse or peruse the event and connect with employers and understand what they have available. That is a traditional career fair setting. Hiring fairs is an opportunity for a student to literally interview on the spot with an employer and possibly be hired on the spot or be invited back to that company site for a second interview. So hiring fairs, we really want to be intentional with students' time and employers' time, because right now employers are desperate to find skill sets, and our students enrolled at HCC are developing excellent skill sets that are highly sought after in the Houston market. So there are a variety of career and hiring fairs taking place this semester and in the spring. There's over 20 events planned. And as I said, those are opportunities for students to connect directly face-to-face with Houston employers. And they can find those events in their Career Hub accounts.
You know what? I feel like I learn something new every time I interview somebody here at HCC because color me confused. I never knew there was a difference between a career fair and a hiring fair. And I think when you need a job, you're not paying attention to those little differences in how an event is named. I listen for those keywords like hiring on the spot, like I'll listen for that. But the naming of it and knowing what you really need is really important. I would assume that students that are, just starting, maybe though they're just starting their first semester, their second semester, they know what they want to do when they graduate. And a career fair will be really good for them to start getting in the practice of going to, so that by the time there's a hiring fair and it's time to graduate, it's not their first time in that environment.
You're exactly right, Sharday. And I want you to know that the concept of a career fair and a hiring fair is relatively new within the last year. We're really doubling down on it because we understand a lot of employers want to interview students or candidates on the spot. From a student standpoint, we want to give students an opportunity to interview with companies we invite on campus for these hiring fairs. And students gain a lot of great experience interviewing, with a company, because we understand that in the job market, it's still competitive. And someone may apply for jobs online and they may not hear back. They may apply for dozens of jobs and they may not hear back for just an interview, even a virtual interview. So these hiring fairs are an opportunity for students and those about to graduate to come and actually interview, gain that experience interviewing, and hear directly from a potential hiring manager or recruiter about the opportunities available, and to potentially be invited back for a second interview, or as I said, to be hired on the spot.
I just appreciate you making that distinction and leaning into it. A lot of what I see, and I've been to a lot of work study job fairs for students, and you walk in and you see that look in their eyes as soon as they see all those tables and they don't know who to talk to first. It can be a little bit overwhelming. What tips do you have for our students who are navigating a career or a hiring fair?
So first, we want them to access their Career Hub account, obviously, to see which employers have signed up. And I want students to know those who are going to be proactive and going to their Career Hub accounts today, right now. Just know that we are engaging employers, and employers are registering for those career and hiring fairs every day and as we speak. So you want to monitor and go back and check on the registrations, the employer registrations for your career or hiring fair you're planning to attend. And that just simply means just always monitor your Career Hub account and just know that we're inviting companies, and companies are registering all the way up until the day of that event. So you may log in today and you may see certain companies, but I guarantee you'll see other companies registered the next week and then the following week and so forth. What's most important is the student uploading their resume to their Career Hub account. First, we review it. We give feedback on the resume. And the resume is probably one of the most important documents myself or anyone who's in the market looking for a job at any time in their career. That document is going to be probably the most important one that they create. It's a living and breathing document. So we take it very seriously, how the student has structured their resume, the information they place upon their resume. We review it and provide feedback. And if it's not ready for prime time, we're going to let students know, and we're going to specifically ask them to schedule an appointment with a career specialist. And we do that because we want the student to put their best foot forward. And sometimes, most of the time, I should say, the student's resume is being assessed on whether they are actually meeting the qualifications of their position. And someone makes a decision without the student in the room whether they qualify for an interview. So how the student uploads their resume and structures their content on their resume is extremely important. So first, upload the resume. Research the companies that are attending the career or hiring fair. Understand their mission. Understand the positions that they have available. So when you come to that event, you're prepared to have a serious conversation about the company, their mission, the positions they have available. If they're a publicly traded company, what's happening on the stock market. What's most important is that you know everything about that company. You would know at least what's on their website. And so you're able to have an informed conversation and dialogue with the representative at that company that's attending the career or hiring fair. Also, we think it's important that the student checks out the video mock interview tool that's in their Career Hub account. The video mock interview is an opportunity for students to try out their interviewing skills on camera. They can use their cell phones or their laptop, and there's questions already pre-populated in the video mock interview feature. And when the student finishes the video mock interview, they can submit it to us, Career Services, for feedback on how they did on the mock interview, or they can submit it to their professor via email.
Wow.
And so this is a great feature to utilize. And we think it's important that the student dresses the part when they do a video mock interview, that you really do dress as you would for an actual interview, professional attire.
Absolutely. We've run out of time for this segment, James, but you have dropped some incredible tips. And I think the biggest takeaway is they need to get into Career Hub, schedule their appointment so that they have readiness for what you all are offering, all the events you all are offering, and connecting to resources, even around the attire. We appreciate you coming back onto the show. James Mabel is the director of HCC's Career Service and Job Placement. We'll have information posted after the show on how you all can connect with his team to have readiness to get hired or reach your career goals this semester. I'm going to kick it over to Benji with our next guest.
All right. Well, now we're moving on to Carmen Flores, the founder of Catapult Art Studio, also an HCC Business Plan Competition alum, and our Small Business Wednesday guest. Thank you for joining us, Carmen.
Hi, Benji. Thank you for having me in the program.
No, it's a pleasure. So could you please tell us a little bit about Catapult and what it's all about?
Yes, I developed Catapult to fill the need of a professional art studio that offers art instruction for kids 5 to 12 years old and seniors as well. We provide professional or formal art classes in a progressive curriculum of different techniques in a friendly, relaxed environment. And also our classes are designed and instructed by professional artists. That is mainly about it.
Yeah, okay. So what made you decide to open up an art studio? Do you have an art background? Is there anything you can tell us about that?
Oh, yes. First, I always have loved art. And I have a bachelor's in fine arts from Mexico and a master's from the Savannah College of Art and Design in Georgia. I moved to Houston in 2007, and I have been teaching art privately over 15 years. So it's like a natural step to me. And it was during the pandemic that I started thinking and dreaming about having my own studio. And that's how I found HCC.
Awesome. So when you started your path with HCC, how did that help you with HCC? Like what did they help you with?
Well, mainly all the training. I started doing the small success business cohort first, and it was online, and it was perfect for me. And the small business success series helped me to prepare a solid, strong application for the business plan competition. And both trainings have been invaluable to me because the trainings helped me mature and develop my business idea and my business plan. And having a more robust and solid business plan has helped me to identify better opportunities to plan and identify opportunity to open the art studio in Richmond, Texas. And I'm thankful for all the talented instructors with everything we have learned and sharing their advice, experience, and all the team at the Center for Entrepreneurship.
So what's so special about your art studio concept? What's differentiating it from your competition, or do you even have any competition out there?
Yes, I mean, our main differentiation is that our program is designed by professional artists who study and dissect academic art programs into easy steps so students can create art in an easy way. And at the same time, our program is designed not only to develop art skills, but also to develop personal traits that will help students thrive socially, emotionally, and academically. So at the same time, while they have fun and create art, they will be practicing problem solving, decision making, speaking skills, leadership skills that will help them be better human beings and better professionals in the future. Yes, that's the main differentiation.
Yeah, and that's what we want. And so you were part of the competition. So can you tell us a little bit of what happened after you were part of the competition? What helped you out with that?
Yeah, after the competition, I was able to develop a plan, an action plan. And after that, we secured our location in early July. We have acquired all the equipment, and we are looking forward moving it into the location early September. And we have a proposed grand opening date for October or the first week of November. And where we are looking forward to start the art studio. We will use my 1,000 in prize money for marketing activities, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. So congratulations. So you're opening up in October, maybe early November. So that's amazing that you're going to get that done. So why'd you pick out a city like Richmond, Texas? Was there a specific reason why you chose that city to put your business there?
Yes. At the moment, Richmond is a vibrant, growing community. It is full of young families with kids, and it's attracting more. And these families, parents and kids, are looking forward to get engaged into enrichment activities nearby without doing a long commute to the big city. Also, our art studio is a great match for the city of Richmond. They have expressed interest in our business because they want to set a culture art district, and we will help them complement that. Also, We chose Richmond because we believe that is the place where our business will have the deepest impact.
So I heard earlier, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said it was you were doing children from ages 5 to 12, and then you were also doing seniors. Is there any thoughts about doing maybe some adult classes, or because I would be interested in some art classes?
Yes, I mean, we specifically focus on that. And of course, if there's a client out of that range of ages, of course, we will welcome them. But that range of age of kids is specifically when they can get more of all the benefits of enriching their lives through art, and they can develop and take advantage in their development during that age range. That's the only reason I picked that age range.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Carmen Flores. She is the founder of Catapult Art Studio, an HCC Business Plan Competition alum, and our Small Business Wednesday guest. And we'll have all the information about her new business that she's about to open and everything on our post after the show. So thank you so much for being here, Carmen.
Thank you, Benji.
All right. Thanks so much, Benji. We're going to move right into our announcements for today, kicking things off with a great resource that all students should tap into, and that is our free tutoring offered by our tutoring department. Many know that they can go get the free tutoring, but miss out on those events that they offer. If you need help this fall or know a student who does, HCC offers several tutoring workshops. Coming up, they have an Eagle Chat to go over all their tutoring offers from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. on Thursday, August 31st. They have sessions about how to balance it all and effective note-taking. More information will be posted after the show for you to click on that link and check out their full lineup of events for fall.
Yeah, and also we have HCC Prepare City for Disaster. On the 5th anniversary of Hurricane Harvey, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner and HCC Chancellor Cesar Maldonado signed a memorandum of understanding to train city of Houston employees in resiliency and preparedness. This is all part of HCC's new Resiliency Operations Center, known as the ROC, which I actually had the chance of going out there. And as we're speaking, I'm creating a story and we're going to put it on our YouTube channel. It's an amazing program that we're creating that will help. If I'm not wrong, I heard 500,000 Houstonians to be ready for any type of disaster. So take a look at that for sure.
Yeah, I've seen the initial things around the ROC. It's incredible and so needed because I think everybody remembers where they were when Harvey hit. Like if you lived in Houston, it is like etched in your memory. It is the storm that you will never forget. But the ROC is covering not only how to respond to a storm, but training people on that response, all the way from construction to water rescues. Is something that really, is positioning HCC, right? Because we are Houston's community college, and it is a reality in Houston, and we are dealing with consistent flooding. So, and need a greater degree of disaster preparedness. So this is really exciting. Well, I forgot I'm doing the next announcement, aren't I, Benji? Went on one tangent there. Right along, we had this interview about art right with you before, and want to announce the Transcending Borders faculty exhibition. The works of Sandra De La Rosa, called Transcending Borders, is being featured at the faculty art exhibition at HCC's Eastside campus through November 4th. More information will be posted after the show for you to check that out.
All right, this is a message for everybody. Need help paying for classes? Do you owe your classes any more an affordable way of paying? Check out HCC's district Facebook page and our links in the post after the show for more information on how to get some payment plans and what HCC has to offer for students. And we also have grants and scholarships that you can work out. So, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be coming to Houston Community College.
Yeah, I think, it's really, in addition to the payment plans, I think people need to realize, we are really affordable. We have one of the lowest in-district tuition rates in the city. like you mentioned, grants, scholarships, and in addition, for recent high school graduates that graduated in May, we have a free degree program called Eagle Promise to get you into college immediately after you graduate high school. It is a way for these new high school grads to earn their degree for free at HCC. So we'll have a link posted after the show around Eagle Promise.
And don't worry, the fall registration is still open for some classes. You can still register for smaller but more intensive courses. We still have our traditional ways, or 5 ways actually. So we have our online anytime, which is what it sounds. You go online to your classes at any time. Then you have online on the schedule. You have hybrid in-person, which is my favorite way to do it traditionally in-person, and you have hybrid lab. So for registration, please go to hccs.edu/apply. So no excuses, you can still register for classes.
Absolutely. Our next upcoming session begins September 19th. It's called Second Start, and it basically offers a 12-week course. The regular term session offers 16 weeks. So you still have a lot of time to get the instruction that you need to get into these Second Start courses, in addition to later start courses all the way through November that range from 8 weeks to 4 weeks. So definitely head over to hccs.edu now and continue working towards your educational goals, because we are still here for you. Well, coming up next this week, we will welcome back Dr. Siddiqui, president of HCC Central, who will be giving us a status report as students return back to class at his particular college at Central. But we are excited to see everyone back on campus and our parking lots full. And then on Thursday for Family Fun Day, we'll have a former Houston Chronicle writer who joins us to talk about her social blog detailing news on restaurants, events, theater, family fun, and all the things you need to know about being in Houston. We thank you for joining us for this edition of To the Minute. We look forward to seeing you next time.